It's been a weird day and a half. I've been in the midst of my first case of Bangkok belly. Not, I wasn't totally sure. I'm still not totally sure what was causing it. But because I haven't been having any street food, I was thinking maybe it was from there's like a breakfast buffet I had. I think that was right around the time I started feeling it. So it's possible, and that's it. The symptoms haven't gotten worse. If anything, I guess they're kind of improved today. The previous night, I'm actually recording this the morning after uh, the day 13, whatever this is. I but so the night leading up to day 13, like I was working a little bit online since my clients are in New York. I was doing stuff at like 2 a.m. and then all of a sudden it just kind of like hit me. So like I was like alternating between huddled up in the bed, shaking, and then running to the toilet. I know TMI, but so now I've um, online people were saying to me like if it gets worse, like if I get a fever, or like I don't have any kind of nausea or anything. But if it gets worse, there's a hospital nearby. But apparently I would just need antibiotics and maybe charcoal. Um, but I'll see. Like generally they say like if it lasts more than like 2 or 3 days. So like so it's already getting better. But if it does get worse, I'll do that. Or they're saying if anything, just take like some milk and magnesia just to get it out of your system. Um, but so for now, I've mostly just been having water and white rice and bananas just to help regulate your colon. The hotel I'm staying at now was only like 2 miles away from the hotel I was staying at previously, and so compared to how far I walked on the other days, and like 2 miles is nothing. And then 2 miles is an eternity when you have to go to the bathroom every 100 steps or whatever. I was debating like just canceling or like just letting this one go because this room is only like $13, which it's a very good value. So the room is basically all concrete. The bed almost feels like it, but I actually like firm beds sometimes. Wi-Fi is surprisingly good. You would think I don't know if the router is like in here because you think it would be impossible to get the signal in here, but there's no fridge, so all the water has to be lukewarm. And the bathroom is nice and tiny. Shower. My patio, I have to watch my head though, because that's too low. Ow! Fucking! Case in point. Ow! Or maybe it was $11. Maybe 11. Like honestly, like if I was to need a place to stay somewhat long term, like I'm trying to just get out and see different parts of the city, but I would probably just pick this place because it's small enough. It's actually pretty quiet because of the walls. I haven't had any bugs other than in the bathroom, and like it sucks not having a fridge. That'd be the one thing. But there's like a 7-Eleven down the street, so I can easily do that. And it's on the boat lines. I can easily get into the town. But I'm not planning on staying here again. I don't actually know where I'm staying tonight. I wasn't sure how my stomach would be, but anyway, I don't want to risk walking all the way there because I wasn't really sure what was on the way. And looking on like Google Street View, I'm sure it had changed a lot, but it wasn't really that interesting of an area. It was mostly just like construction sites. And so I ended up just walking back up to the mall that I had gotten off the boat at a few days ago. And then went to Starbucks there. It was really good. And like I don't know if it was good for my stomach, but it felt really good. It was like a strawberry coconut frappuccino. So good. And then I had to like kind of scarf down like the last fifth of it because all of a sudden I had to go to the bathroom again. So yeah, that's basically just been the summary of the last 40 hours, whatever. But so my plan was to take the boat again, not as far, but kind of get as close as I could to my next hotel and then just kind of walk from there. And one thing on the boat, I didn't notice this before, but it was actually a different kind of boat. I don't know if this is a cheaper boat or what, but like there was no steps to get on this one. You kind of just walked into the boat, and then there was like it was clever. There were these cords you could pull if you're sitting on the side that would raise this. There's like this like plastic sheet, so like when the waves are getting really high, you could just pull that, so you're not getting sprayed with the water. So I got off, and one thing that's been really frustrating with Bangkok, maybe I'm just not totally aware of where these are, but like there's not that many bathrooms. Like even like restaurants and cafes, you're not guaranteed to have a bathroom. So really, the one place that I've consistently found bathrooms is like shopping centers, like malls and stuff. Um, so there's one I was trying to go into. It was, I guess it was a semi-shopping center. There was a theater in there, which, depending on how I feel today, I might go see a movie there, and then uh, take a boat down to wherever I'm staying. There's a Thai movie that I know almost nothing about it. I just kept seeing ads for it on the subway. I figured I wanted to experience a movie theater here anyways, and so I figured they have it with the English subtitles. So I'd rather see that than Guardians of the Galaxy or something. But so that building didn't have a bathroom, so I was like pacing around there trying to find one, and then found a shopping center, and I went through it's a little grocery store, which is bigger than most ones I've been to. There's a couple floors, and then yeah, my pretty much after that I just got to this place. I actually checked in half an hour early, which I felt bad because like they asked me yesterday or the day before, like when approximately I was going to check in, because this is a much smaller hotel, so it was just kind of like I was being emailed directly by the woman who owns it or runs it, and I told her 2 o'clock, which is when on their website it said 2 o'clock. So, and then I this is a very there's not that much in this area. Like there's like some sporting complexes, so like there might have been some bathrooms around there. It's not so much that like I have to keep going to the bathroom. It's just I keep feeling like I have to go to the bathroom, and you don't want to like take a chance. So she didn't really speak much English. I was just trying to say, I was like, I know I can't check in yet. Do you have a toilet I can use? And she's like, you want to check in? I was like, yeah. And she's like, okay. I was like, all right. So I got to check in half an hour early. So I've fallen a little bit behind. Honestly, I've kind of lost track just because I've been like in and out of consciousness for the last day or two. Like even now I'm falling behind filming it. I just didn't want to be filming last night. I didn't take too many GoPro footage or photos today or yesterday because all that I was doing is wanted to get from point A to point B. So yeah, kind of a slower vlog, but just hoping that my stomach gets better so I can start having little misadventures again. Although I guess this is kind of a misadventure, and I'm not too worried about this. Like I said, the doctor that I went to see when I got the vaccine was telling me that this would happen, so I'm not too worried about it. It sucks I have like no cash on hand other than this coin purse that just keeps getting full of all these random coins. So I might actually have a decent amount of money in there, but I need to get to an ATM, and the closest ATM is broken, so I have to find an ATM before I can really do anything. So anyway, yeah, other than that, I guess I'm good. Hopefully the next vlog will be more exciting.